Good morning and happy Spring Equinox and Ostara to all of you. Welcome to the Boulder Valley Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. I'm Kelly Logidice, your worship leader for today. My pronouns are she and her. I'm joined today by worship associates Karen Griglak, Carolyn Elliott, Nicolette Toussaint, and Chris Rathweg. Today's music is by our fellowship choir, Julie Morris and Tad Coriath on piano, Debbie Larson on percussion, and Aaron Patterson on cello. Today's tech team is Stephanie Tooley, Deborah Mensch, and Kathy Partridge. As I say these welcome words, let yourself experience the beauty of this congregation by looking around, and on Zoom, scroll through the screens. You are all welcome here today. In all the beauty of languages, cultures, skin tones, shapes and sizes, gifts and challenges that come together in your uniqueness, you are welcome here. In all the ways you express gender and experience gender, in the beauty that is who you love and how you love, you are welcome here. In all the ways that you make your living and the places you are from, with all the traditions that inform your spiritual life, you are welcome here today. No matter how long you are away, nor how soon you return, whether you come with joy in your heart or concern, you are welcome here. You are invited to join us with a curious mind, loving heart, and willing spirit. We welcome you today. We acknowledge that the land surrounding us is the stolen territory of the Arapaho people, and that many Native people roamed freely on this land for millennia before the arrival of white settlers. If you are new here, we are glad you found us and hope that in this community, whether you're with us in person or virtually, you can experience the warmth and love of this congregation. Please come back a few times to really get to know us. We have many opportunities during the week for social connection and spiritual growth. And those on Zoom can check out the links in the chat to help you get connected. Those in person, stop by the welcome table at our foyer for our fellowship information and our newcomer form. It's also on the QR code on the back of the hymnal. Everyone on Zoom is welcome to stay for casual conversation following the service. And today's Inquirer session is on worship and the arts, and it starts in person about 15 minutes after the service right here in the sanctuary. Next Sunday's topic is covenant groups. Also, a reminder that the Social Action Task Force Preserving Democracy in Ukraine is meeting 15 minutes after the service in the Mountain View room. Guest speaker Susanna Ketsmer from Ukraine will be available on Zoom. If you are here in person, we welcome you to coffee hour in the fellowship hall. Now, let's sing together hymn number 389, Gathered Here.
I invite you to rise in body or in spirit. This may be familiar to a lot of us. If you don't need to look at your hymnal, I would invite you not to do so. We'll sing it all together through twice, and then you can pick one of the four of us. We'll break into a four-part round. We'll all meet up at the finish line, hopefully. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in the mystery of the body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in the struggle and the power, gathered here in the struggle and the power, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near.
So lovely. If you have a chalice at home, you can light it with me and Karen as Karen lights our fellowship chalice. So we know where all our chalices are. Please write in the chat, chalice lit in, and the name of your town. Please say the words along with me as we light our chalice. We light this chalice for the warmth of love, the light of truth, and the energy of action. One way of creating sacred space is casting a circle. There are many ways to do this. Today, as we call in the directions and elements, we connect with the forces of nature. As we light the candle for each direction, Chris will beat the buffalo drum and connect us to our heartbeat, the directions, and our ancestors. At the end of each direction, I invite you to repeat the welcome in that direction. And at the very end, repeat the words, "Blessed be." I invite you to rise in body or spirit. We cast the circle round and round, from earth to sky, from sky to ground. We create now this sacred space. We start with the east. I call to the east and the powers of air, which make the birds sing and flowers dance, and helps the bees carry pollen from bloom to bloom. May you join us today and awaken us to the growing season. Welcome East.
Welcome East. Please face the Please face the south in body or spirit. I call to the south and powers of fire, whose gentle sunlight beckons the shoots to emerge from the warming soil. May you join us today and enlighten us this growing season. Welcome South. Welcome South.
South just needed a little help.
Please turn to your right and the west. I call to the west and the powers of water, the cool spring showers that water the plants, flowers, and trees so that they may grow. May you join us today and flow with us into the growing season. Welcome West.
Welcome West.
Please turn to your right and the north. I call the north and the powers of earth, which supports the roots of the plants, the trees, and flowers, and nourishes them. May you join us today and enrich us this growing season. Welcome north.
Welcome North.
Please face to your right in the front again. Asking spirits, Lady Goddess Estra, Goddess of Springtime, Lord Green Man, God of all growing things, and our ancestors to surround us and lend us support today. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Your places. We're good. And now I'll sing our bowl again, inviting it to draw you deeper into the present moment and this, our beloved community.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Elliott. My pronouns are she, her, hers.
Good morning, I'm Karen Griglak, also she, her, and hers.
I am Chris Rathwig, he, him.
Hi, I'm Nicolette Toussaint, pronouns she and her.
The spring equinox, or Ostara, is when day and night are equal, with the sun growing stronger and days longer, a balance point between darkness and light and the gifts from both. With more sunlight, the earth begins to wake up. Plants begin sprouting and trees bud. Animals come out of hibernation and begin the mating season. It is a time of rebirth and renewal. The cycle of life is starting anew. Many ancient cultures celebrated this holiday, and throughout the world, sacred sites mark the spring equinox.
Many different goddesses and gods are associated with spring. The Germanic goddess Ostara is goddess of spring fertility and the dawn. Her Saxon name is Ostara. Some believe Easter was named for this goddess. One of the gods associated with the spring equinox is the Lord of the Greenwood, or Green Man, god of woodlands and of vegetation. The Green Man has Celtic origins, but has a form in Borneo and India as well. He is alive in all plant life, and you can imagine the Green Man coming alive as each bud opens, as he coaxes you out to play in the forest and the fields.
Pagans believe that nature is sacred and that the natural cycles of birth, growth, and death observed in the world around us carry profoundly spiritual meanings. Human beings are seen as a part of nature, along with other animals, trees, stones, plants, and everything else that is of this earth. These beliefs are similar to our Unitarian Universalist seventh principle and Article 2 values of honoring the independent web of life and our own place within nature and its rhythms.
The Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans, or CUPS, was started in 1987. Pagan identified UUs encourage spiritual perspectives based on earth and nature-centered rituals. These rituals remind us of the heritage we receive from the natural world and of our connection to the cycle of seasons. By slowing down and honoring nature's rhythms, we give ourselves a chance to listen to the lessons of the earth. Earth teaches us. Ostara is a holiday that celebrates the change from dark winter to brightening spring. Today, we celebrate the web of life and the cycle of seasons.
Wow. Thank you so much. That was great. How do you follow that? I love this time of year. The sweet anticipation of seeing the first flower, usually a snowdrop or a crocus, bursting through the snow. And I also appreciate having some daylight when I drive to and from work. I also feel the energy building and rising, just like sap rises in a tree, signaling a time to get ready for more action. This time can be filled with rebirth, renewal, and revitalization. A time to nurture the seeds of ideas I've cultivated in the darkness of winter. This is a wonderful time to also receive the blessings from the goddess Ostara and the Lord Green Man. The Lord and the Lady balance one another, and we too need balance in our lives. The Lord of the Greenwood, Green Man, God of the spring and earth, strong and vital, we invoke your presence today to join us in celebration and rejoicing on this Ostara, on this day of balance and beginnings. God of all growing things, join with us now. To call him in, to call that green man, we are going to chant over and over again, green man, green man, green man. And go ahead and pound your feet, stomp your feet, and pound your hands, clap them to wake up the earth. But you have to do it loudly so he can hear you. So let's go ahead and do this. Ready? Green man, green man, green man, green man, green man. Oh, it's got to be louder than that. Let him really hear you. Man, green man, green man, green man, green man,
Green man.
green man, green man, green man, green man, green man, green man. Behold the green man. We welcome you, Lord of the Greenwood, in all your forms and all your faces.
Welcome!
This blessed Ostara, welcome.
I am so happy you invited me here today. So happy. I am Green Man. I am Green Man. I am the energy of new growth and renewal. I am the new buds swelling, the sap rising, the leaves unfurling. That joyful time is upon us. Are you starting to see it? Yes. Can you feel it in your hearts? I hope so, because you're human, but you are nature. And like nature, you need spring's renewal. Nature teaches that there's an important part to balance. First, there's a time of rest in winter, and then comes a time of growth and renewal for spring, right? Spring is it's like nature becoming a kid again. Do you remember being a kid? Some of you out there are kids. Do you remember climbing the highest point in a tree? Or rolling down a grassy hillside? Or sticking your toes in the mud? That kid is still inside you. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go climb a tree or roll down a grassy hillside. Well, unless you invite me with you. But I will tell you, it's important to get out there into that great green earth and spend time. That's the best way to feel how much Mother Nature loves you and gives you so much each and every day. Get out there and open your hearts to the child that's in you. Be a part of the miracle. The child knows the miracle of spring. Don't take it for granted. Right? I, Green Man, bless you with spring energies, vitality, and vigor. I bless you further with joy and childlike playfulness. So, let's go out and play. I'll see you all out there. See you out there.
Thank you, Green Man. Goddess Estra, Lady of Springtime and Flowers, Painter of Flowers and Tender of Bees, Bringer of Lengthening Days, we invoke your presence today to join with us in celebration and rejoicing on this Ostara day of balance and beginnings. Goddess of the earth and spring, goddess of all living things, join with us now. To call in the goddess, we are going to do a chant called "The Earth is Our Mother. We honor her always." The first line is, "The earth is our mother. We honor her always," which repeats. The second line is, "Always, always. We honor her always," which also repeats. That's all the words. You just keep singing it over and over again. And we're going to do this chant 4 times as Emily Coriath leads us on a video that she recorded. Feel free to try one of the harmonies that she makes up, or make up your own if the spirit moves you. And let's sing so that we can bring in Lady Estra.
The earth is our mother, we honor her always. The earth is our mother, we honor her always. Always, always, we honor her always. Always, always, we honor her always. The earth is our mother, we honor
Let's see if that did it. Goddess Estra. Where are Goddess Estra? We welcome you today in all of your forms on this blessed Ostara. Welcome.
I am the goddess Estra of spring. The wheel of life turns again, and I emerge to bring joy and blooming flowers and refreshing rain. Winter was a time of self-examination and discovery, and now I call to you to move from contemplation to expansive action. What seeds have you formed and planted in the dark? What ideas or new projects are waiting to see the light? Now is the time to begin and let them sprout and bloom. What's holding you back from starting? I bless you with the spring winds to clear the cobwebs away and anything else that holds you back. I bless you with the earth beneath you, supporting your feet and nourishing you and lending you her strength. I bless you with the flow of water that allows you to be flexible, changing course as needed. I bless you with the fire of the sun to light your way forward, bringing you resolve and the energy of action.
Our hymn is number 196 in your gray hymnal. It's called Singer of Life. The lyrics are from a poem originally written in Nahuatl from the Texcoco region of Mexico. Reminds us to look to the earth to see ourselves. It is set to a tune from the Dakota tribe, which is haunting and intriguing and offers a level of mystery the text only hints at. It's got a few intervals in a mode that will sound different to you, and we might find it unusual, but let's give it a try together. Again, that's number 196 in the gray hymnal. Singer of life, all flowers are songs, with petals do you write. Singer of life, you color the earth, dazzling the eye with birds red and bright.
songs like a bird can fly.
Good morning. My name is Mary Stackpole. I use she pronouns. And in case you missed it, we are still in pledge season. Jean Canella and Kelly, wherever she is, asked me to share today why I pledge. So here goes. I pledge because we are strong. This community supports one another through all the ups and downs of our lives. I know my pledge helps build that solid foundation. I pledge because we are weak. We all face different challenges and at times may feel ill-prepared to face them. Pledging reminds me that even in my weakest moments, I still have something to give. I pledge because we are whole. Through pandemics, building projects, and ministerial transitions, we hold together. My pledge helps build that web of connection. And I pledge because we are broken. This fellowship is a place to acknowledge and heal the cracks in our lives and gild them with gold, because we see the beauty in the breaking. Now, I wish my pledge were pure gold, but I know its value is not based on its size. I pledge because we are many, many spirits, many voices from many places, and my pledge joins many, many others in supporting this community. And last, I pledge because we are one small community trying to make a big difference. One service at a time, one cup of coffee at a time, one volunteered hour at a time, one petition at a time, one vote at a time, and yes, one pledge at a time. Thank you.
She is much taller than I am. Each week, we remind ourselves of the abundance of our lives and this community by giving away half of our plate to those organizations that share our values. Today, the half plate is for the Unitarian Universalist Ministry for Earth. It is a seedbed for spiritual grounding and education that inspires deep practices of earth care, justice, and flourishing for all, and envisions a world in which reverence, gratitude, and care for each other and for the living earth are central to the lives of all people. You can text your donation at the number on the screen, or if you're in the fellowship today, you are welcome to place a donation in the offering plate as it passes. Please give generously as you are able, as you so often do. As our musical reflection begins, we invite you to reflect upon and write into the chat, if you're on Zoom, your answer to this question: how are you caring for Mother Earth?
Hello. We're going to sing a setting of a poem by Sarah Teasdale. It's called Spring Sings in Me, and some of the words go by quickly at times, so I wanted to read it to you first before we sing it. The roofs are shining from the rain, the sparrows twitter as they fly, and with a windy April grace, the little clouds go by. Yet the backyards are bare and brown, with only one unchanging tree. I could not be so sure of spring, save it sings in me. Spring sings in me.
for the work of this fellowship and for the UVU ministry of the earth, bringing love, reason, compassion, and justice to the world. We dedicate these offerings. Blessed be.
Oh, it stuck to me. There's always something, right? That's our playfulness right there, right? And now I invite us into a time of community reflection and connection, our time of sacred sharing. If you're on Zoom and you would like to share a joy or a concern, please type into the chat window, sending it to everyone, and let us know briefly what is in your heart today. I will read it out loud, what you share, and Karen will add a stone to our sacred waters on your behalf. If you are in the sanctuary today, you can come up front, share your joy or concern using the microphone. Hold it straight out in front of you. Karen's demoing for you. And you can add a stone in the waters, or you can add a stone in silence, or have Karen add a stone for you. Wherever you are, please tell us your name and where you live when you share. May the water of our tears wash through us as earth supports and comforts us. May fire sustain us in our time of want and sorrow. And air help us to speak up for those who go unheard. May the water spread our joy as the earth gives us space to dance. May fire warm us in celebration together as the air carries our laughter to distant corners. Blessed be. Oh, that was so much fun. There's the play, Green Man. There's the play. Now is when we release our circle in the directions, and we release them in the reverse order that we called them in. So I invite you at the end of each direction to repeat the words, blessed be. Please rise in body or spirit. And we're going to release the middle first. So we thank the Lady Goddess Estra and the Lord Green Man for being with us in this circle. Each tree budding will remind us of your blessings, thanking spirits and ancestors for their love and support today. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Please, in body or spirit, turn to your left and the north. Spirits of the north, a fertile earth that support and nourish us, we thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
About that play.
Please turn to your left and the west. Spirits of west, of water that bring cool spring showers We thank you for your presence this night. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Please turn to your left and to the south. Spirits of south, spirits of fire that warm the soil, we thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be. Blessed be.
Please turn to your left in the east. Spirits of east, of air, which make the flowers dance, we thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be. Blessed be. Returning to the front, and the circle is open but never broken. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be. So now we're going to extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, nor the energy of action. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. I encourage you after the service at coffee hour to share with each other the insights you gain from the questions and blessings of the Lord and the Lady. What seeds have you planted, waiting to see the light? What's holding you back from starting? How are you maintaining that balance in your life? And most importantly, how will you play more? So let's join together, or if you want, cross your arms if you prefer not to touch today. You guys can come down. We're there. May the soil be blessed with fertility and abundance, with rains of life-giving water, with the heat of the sun and the energy of the raw earth. May we all be blessed with balance as our new seeds and ideas grow. Blessed be, and I hope you can join the Inquirer series in about 15 minutes here in the sanctuary to talk about the magic that is worship in the arts that we did today. Blessed be. Blessed be.